Starting off with coordinate geometry of A levels, unlike the coordinate geometry of O levels, it also has equation of a circle. Now that's the only additional thing that you need to know. So imagine I have a circle over here which you can see. Let me erase the unnecessary bit, right? And we have the point X as AB. So if once you know equation of a circle, you will be good to go. And 5 questions that we included in this video, that's all that you need to know. And you're good with A level coordinate geometry, you will be done. So we have point X, Y, and let's add another point Z. Now what are the coordinates of Z going to be? Well, it will have the same X coordinate as Y. It will have the same Y coordinate as X. Let me explain that. The X coordinate which is over here is also going to be the same over here. Why? Because they're going to drop to the same x-axis, same point on the x-axis. And the Y coordinate that you have over here is what's going to be here as well. Why? Because you're traveling along the same horizontal line on the y-axis. Now, let's go back to where we were. Can I call this length from here till here as the radius? Right? Now, what is the length of this line that I marked with an arrow? It is going to be x minus a. I can call that xz. Okay? What is the length of this line going to be that I marked with an arrow? That is going to be, let's call that yz, and that is going to be y minus b. I hope that makes sense. We are just subtracting the x coordinates and the y coordinates. Now, if you apply Pythagoras theorem, what does Pythagoras theorem say? In this particular case, वैसे तो Pythagoras theorem says a square is equal to b square plus c square, right? If a happens to be the radius over here, we can say r square is equal to xz square plus yz square, right? ये कहाँ से आ रहे हैं? xz ये, yz ये. Alright, let's plug those values in. Now, r is r, xz is x minus a whole square, yz is y minus b whole square, and there you have it. That's your equation of a circle. Equation of a circle. Up till now what you're familiar with is y is equal to mx plus c, equation of a straight line. ये equation of a circle भी आज आपको आ गया, ठीक है? Now if you have a question which looks like this, write down the coordinates of the center and the radius of each equation. X square plus y square is equal to 4. Now if you were to solve this with the help of the equation of a circle that we just formed, this is what it looks like. Equation of a circle is x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to, where did it go? R square. Now we are subtracting something from x, and after subtracting it's still x. How do I know that? Because that's what's given. So a must be 0. Now I'm subtracting something from b. What do I mean? Take a look over here. And even after subtracting, if I'm still getting y, then b must also be 0. Now what do a and b refer to? Let's go up here. A and b refer to the center of the circle. If it's 0 and 0, the center of the circle just happens to be the origin. If this doesn't make sense, we'll go to question number 2 and come back, question part B, and come back to part A, and it'll start making more sense. Now, in last part is, when we take the square of r, it becomes 4. So, the value of r must be 2. So I have to find the coordinates of the center, which are 0 and 0, and the radius is 2. Let's apply the same concept. On part B, it will start making more sense. We'll revisit part A. The question is, the equation of a circle is x minus a whole square, y minus b whole square is equals to r square. Let's start the other way around. What did I take the square of? Or I can simply equate it. Let's just equate it. R square is equals to 100. R must be 10. Well, there you go. I found out the value of the radius. Let's find the, what does the question say? Coordinates of the center. Let's do that. Let's equate these two. Minus a is equals to minus 2. A must be equals to 2. Let's equate these two. Minus b is equals to minus 4. b must be equals to 4. Simple. So the center of the circle is 2, 4. The coordinates of the center of the circle is 2, 4 and the radius is 10. Now let's go back here. We did not have the value of a or b. If I were to expand this a little bit and take it over here, let me just consider this x square. We're taking the square of something, square of a bracket, which when taken a square of becomes x square. Now let me write these two things together. X square is equals to x minus a whole square. Can I cancel out the squares on both sides? I am left with x is equals to x minus a. If I subtract over here, what do I get? If I take this over there, x minus x is equals to negative a. X minus x is 0. 0 is equals to negative a is equals to 0. Similarly, how we got, that's exactly what we got for a. Right? That's another way of solving it. Let's apply that over here. What does the equation of a circle look like? Once again, x minus a whole square plus y minus b whole square is equals to r square. Alright, now it's 12. So r square is equals to 12. R must be equals to square root of 12. There you have it. Nothing fancy. 12 is not a perfect square, so you're going to leave it like this. What we can do over here, x minus a whole square, equate this entire thing to this entire thing and you will have the value of it. X minus a whole square is equal to x plus 1 whole square. The squares and squares get cut out. X minus a is equal to x plus 1. Why do I keep writing that x as an n? I do not know. X plus 1. Now let's cancel out the x's. Minus a is equal to 1. A is equal to minus 1. Similarly, you can follow the process for b, or I can just write b is going to be equals to positive 8. Let's do a shortcut. Whatever value you need to find, whatever value you have up there, just take the opposite sign of that and you end up with the answer. 1 should become a negative 1. It's as simple as that. So this is going to be negative 1 comma a. That's the center of the circle, coordinates of the center of the circle, and the radius is square root of 12.